Thank you very much, Dylan Stanford. Fiji against Kenya. Wow, what incredible quarterfinals we have had. Fiji against Kenya, meeting for the first time since Sydney 2020, for their first Cup quarterfinal since Sydney 2016. That one of 8 quarterfinals between the two great 7's nations. Fiji have won 7 of those 8 Cup quarterfinals. Kenya's only win, London 2013. More pyrotechnics we're hoping for Gareth Rees.
Oh, they're already at it. Look, they're both trying to claim that center spot. But great scenes here, that team unity for Kenya, so important when they're playing well. And the Fijians, of course, we keep saying they've got all these debutants in their side, but they are a unit that's just starting to gel here, and this is a big test for them against Kenya.
Bakaruna Billy leading from the front, but the man of day one was Demba for Fiji. Kenya. Against the double Olympic champions. For a place in the Cup semi-final here in Dubai against the US of A. Early mistake from Fiji.
Okay,
well,
gents,
we're all looking at South Africa as the favourite team. They've obviously qualified already up against Argentina in their semi-final. But I think the Americans have just awoken in that previous match. So both these teams will be fighting for the right to play against the Eagles.
Incredibly surprised and impressed, you say, with 11 debutants in this squad for Fiji, just how well they've gelled on day one. Victories over France and Canada. Last-minute win over Australia late last night, which prompted those, as you say, unbelievable singing scenes. But it's Kenya on the attack here. No. Ayu wins the penalty.
Just offside at the ruck there. He thought the ball was out. Referee did not agree with him. So Kenya will have a set piece here.
First opportunity deep in Fiji half. It's a broken line. A few dog legs there for Fiji, but the pass is loose. Uluch.
Counter ruck big from Fiji.
Yeah, they identified, didn't they? Just saw a tiny chink of light. But look at Kenya. They're so physical. They enjoy that confrontation. Whammo! And that physicality ends in this break. Now some space on the left-hand side. Is there again? Route 1. Release. Again direct from Kenya. Fiji offside.
Well, a strange whistle there as Kenya were meters from the line attacking, but here they go. They're off again.
Lindy. To cut back inside.
Penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage, playing the advantage this time, the referee.
Over.
Over, says the referee, flying in for the tackle. On the elbow! Wow.
Yawani Temba has actually got a hand on the ball, I think, to knock it out. But the hits are fast and furious here. The hits keep coming, in the words of the great Keith Quinn. Watch this one. Boom!
Fiji open up, line is middle.
Tawavolu making that one. Another hit here. Watch the arm coming in and knocks the ball out right on the try line.
Let's go, let's go. Speed it up, please.
No other option in his mind, was there? Go for the physical. 4 minutes left in this first half. Still no score, but all the possession, all the territory Kenya's way. They're just ill-disciplined from Fiji, costing them hugely.
I was just about to say great line speed from Fiji, but they're actually offside at the line out. It was caught ball, so they have to remain the 10. Quick tap!
And they double down on that mistake. Double penalty. Ball is loose. And Kenya get the first point. Humwa.
Wow, frantic stuff. Helman Humwa 2 meters out, just finally decided to dot it down. But you've got it. Fiji just being on the back foot through all these penalties. And watch Huma arrive. He just says, I got a little room on the left. I'll get low. No problem.
Long gone are the days when you meet Fiji or Kenya first up in the day and they're half asleep and all the rest of it. This game has started with an explosion of physicality.
Yeah, and I think a great call from Simiyu, the Kenyan coach. He wants to match Fiji's physicality, and they're one of the teams that can do that. Huma's a big man. You've got the likes of Otieno on the bench still to come. So their tactics are paying off at the moment. Let's see if they can hold up.
It was late against Australia last night for Fiji. 17-12 win. They respond quickly here. Just got the foot out, didn't he? What is the man of the moment?
Yeah, just uncharacteristic mistakes from the Fijians. That ball not going to hand. And again, we talked about the debutantes, but they're not young men. And if anyone's been to the islands, the domestic level of 7's is remarkable. There's club teams in Fiji that I swear could play and compete and win points on the HSBC World Series.
Having exactly the same conversation with the Fiji women's coach last night, but
Vanic.
get that
Vanic over.
ball back though, Kenya here. Just not allowing Fiji to have the ball.
Again,
Wise tactic.
Trying to hit the ball out of his hands.
10th seed against the 2nd seed. 5-0 up the 10th seed team. 6-game winning streak for Fiji against Kenya here, but it's all the way of the Africans at the moment. Another line out, another huge hit, and Fiji have gone quickly here. Trying to just find a foothold, trying to find something in this game to get hold of. And it's a big, long, rangy stride. Fiji strike back. Brilliant work. Tavala.
Well, as you said, they were looking for something, and they found it. Yoseva Tauavalo just straightens up. Sees a hint of a gap, and the ball's turned over here. And watch, as they're trying to knock that ball, it's not even a tackle, he's trying to knock that ball loose again, just as we saw Ioane Temba do. That was Tauavalo doing in defense, but look at him open up the legs, showing his true class. Great work, great determination on the face, the pride in this Fijian side.
Is it going to slide in? It does. And Fiji just strike back, take the lead.
Good.
Kenyans have had the lion's share of possession and territory, but it's Fiji with the lead. Seconds before half-time.
And this half isn't over when these sides are on the field. It's a little flat.
Time is up. This first half of the final Cup quarter-final. Argentina against South Africa. USA await the winners of this one. Another penalty for Kenya.
Yeah, using the legs to make a tackle, which is illegal. So Kenya off and running.
Brilliant pace on the outside. Just about gets hold of the shot. Tumwa was in support.
No.
Ball is there, but Kenya got over.
In front.
Well, I said it a minute ago, but this half isn't over. Penalty to Fiji, they're going to tap and go.
Excited, loving the rugby, aren't they? Extra time earlier on. Just want to play some more rugby in the heat of the desert. Frenetic game of 7's this is.
Release!
And there's Otieno on the field. A little bit of extra punch, some fresh legs as this half winds down.
Brilliant first half.
Backwards.
He's on his own, they better get there.
Well, they do get there. Oh, look.
Oh!
Brilliant set. Has he got the pace? Overcomes Osaka. Fiji now. Open space, broken field. It's what Fiji love. There's players strewn all over the field. Oh, my word. Fiji at their very, very best. And that is why they are double Olympic champions.
When the game breaks down, there is no one better in the world than Fiji. First of all, it was Kenya who had the chance, and I think we can have a look at a knee kick here. Not the best, or more of a side of the shin kick. That gave possession back, and players all over the field. And look at Sauturanga, just off the right foot, and then there's cover, even deep, 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 that he has to beat off the left foot. Well, if that's maybe a challenger for 7 of the best tries from this weekend, what a beauty.
Absolutely sensational score to finish this first half. Conversion is good as well. 14 points to 5 at half-time. Fiji have the lead. Superb effort from US. They seem to be gelling very, very nicely. Let's get some reaction from Perry Baker now.
One of the stars of the game, Perry Baker. Finally saw you score in there. You've played GB a few times now in their short history. How was that one for you?
It's always a tough match when we play in GB, you know. It's just we want to come out and just play hard for each other because we knew it was going to be a dogfight, and they don't stop, you know. They go all the way until the whistle's actually over. So we just had to stay in the fight the whole time, and it just feel good to get this victory.
And you are the Dogs, and you're an honest bloke. This tournament's not been going the way you want, but you got to the semi-final. What are you going to try and recorrect going forward?
Just building off the stuff we've been building off since yesterday, you know, just staying in the fight, staying connected in D, shape over everything. The same on our attack. Like, start using the width that we need to use and start exploiting that space, you know, and just building off of that because that's our game, you know.
For people who are watching, want to see you and Carlin scoring some tries, you're going to try and sort that out for us?
Oh, for sure, of course, man. I got to get better at my kicking, though, I tell you that, for sure.
You go well, mate. Rest up. We'll see you later on.
Have a good one.
Great victory from the US. They just worked themselves day one, but come out and blitz GB.
Well, Speedstick, what a character he is. Great to hear from him. He's also been a great salesman for the game of 7's and rugby, the 35-year-old. And he'll be keeping an eye on this match. The winner of this one will take on the Eagles. Kenya and Fiji going hammer and tongs at the moment.
What a first half then, Kenya, with it all to do. They had all that possession, all that territory, Gareth Rees. Just couldn't convert it into points. More of the same from them. Just got to keep hold of the ball because if this field breaks up in the heat here in the desert, we saw just how electric Fiji can be. It doesn't matter what the players are in that shirt, they are unbelievable. The skill levels. Got possession here, though, Fiji. Temba in the middle, he's had an excellent first tournament for his country in the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series. Just patiently now, trying to find a weakness, side to side. Bakaruna Billy can't work this out on the near side, and Kenya will get the line out.
Well, credit the Kenyans putting in the big tackles. Herman Humwa coming across there, and they're staying connected in defense. Really important. They've maybe paid a price here.
Time off.
Just kind of a little time off. Wow, what a start. 4 quarterfinals here on day 2.
He's out
at
of
the
play.
Emirates Dubai Sevens. What a credit to these athletes. I know they're
number 4,
so
right?
happy to be back on the
4
World
black.
Series. And we're
4.
restarting the 2022 series. And what a series of games we've had here to start day 2.
Production commentators are like players. You get that real sense here, don't you? It is closed doors, but a real sense. They're just so delighted to be back out on the park doing what they love doing.
Are we good to go?
What we all love doing.
Just hold them, Just all the time is still off. Are we good to go, Dave? Yeah.
The throw. Referee wants to just retake it. Time was
Time back on.
still off. Time back on now. 14-5 Fiji lead. At World Rugby 7's if you join in the conversation.
Release.
How about the conversation for some HSBC Dream Team members? The fans are voting on it coming up. A few players on this field putting their hands up right now.
Kenya again won't go round the outside, will go through the middle. Well, again, look at the physicality. Fiji. A
Let
bit
it go,
high
let it
on
go.
that tackle.
And if there's any weakness in this Fijian team, they've been beaten on the outside several times. We saw the French do it. We saw Canada go around there. So they'll have to block that up. Although right now it's Kenya going route one through Otieno.
Montana. His hands on the ground, not putting his own body weight at the breakdown, and Fiji again reminiscent of that first half.
Big hand. Yeah, well, we know this is what he does, the Buffalo. This is
Fiji,
his
10,
trademark.
9 and 1.
It's the arriving player supports his weight. But sometimes it's just so against the momentum. I'm finding it frustrating, some of these interpretations, when Kenya in
Let's
that
get on,
instance is
son.
trying to be very positive, trying to keep that ball alive.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, you're on it, you're on it.
On the attack. Got to give that. And obviously, it is often the way. Give the 50-50 calls to the attacking side, and we've got to do that in rugby.
Yeah, I think so. I think reward teams that are trying to keep the ball alive. It's not like a 15's massive pile-up ruck.
There's middle.
Where people are gaining advantage.
Fiji,
They're trying to
let's
get
set
that
it.
ball
Fiji,
away.
I need
and
you
get
in
the ball
quicker.
in play again for the fans that aren't here this week, but that's what makes 7 such a great spectacle.
Wonder score earlier on from Fiji. No score in this second half so far. Fingertip stuff at the line-out. Sweeping left now. Arcing run. Will need support now. Kenya trying to turn that ball over. Holding away. Fiji take the penalty really quickly. Strong fend. Out wide. Back inside. Footwork again. First try this second half goes to Fiji.
Dancing footwork close to the line.
arriving, he
It's
stopped
a
the
good
run
little
from
chest pass.
Done.
They could Panapasa Gerengeru into the space. And an all crucial first try of the second half goes to Fiji. Once again, Fiji creating the turnovers. That's the penalty at the breakdown, not rolling away. Then in attack, look, a little fend and then a little chest pass right there. Many ways to pass a rugby ball, and Gerengeru hard off his right foot. Great finish.
Gerengeru started this weekend as 13th man. Important score for them. 14 points the lead. 2.5 left, plenty of time in the game of 7's. Into that 22. It's brutal out there. Glad they've got some time to recover before those cup semi-finals. 20 past 2 here, local time for those men's cup semi-finals. Mwale goes quickly from the penalty, straightens. Still on his feet, manages to get the offload away. Odiembo using hands, feet, but it just doesn't work out for him.
Well, Kenya needs something quickly, and the ball's just been a bit too loose for them. We saw them in the first 3-4 minutes be very direct and physically take on the Fijians, and it paid a dividend with a try. Since then, the ball's been bouncing all over the place, and it suited the Fijians, to be perfectly honest, to the point. 2 of 19 points.
Kenya have never beaten Fiji in Dubai.
Set.
Looks like history is going to repeat itself here. Just come around too far at the scrum.
Not 10.
Nasty
Ball that you're not on
tackle.
Well, the call's going to be the Kenyan defenders didn't get back 10 after the initial penalty. Perhaps fortunately they haven't been asked to go spend some time in the sin bin.
Pace off the bench. Oh, it's just knocked on.
Lost forward.
Injection of pace. Just couldn't take that final pass.
Well, exceptional hit. That ball in the right hand. He gets it
There's the
free.
mark.
But just off the bench, Garen couldn't hold on to that one for a second try.
Crouch.
Yeah.
Fine. Sit.
Yeah, somewhat. Get her.
No, you're in front there.
Couldn't take the
Let's go,
pass.
let's go.
And my Samoa showed real intent there, didn't he? He's off the bench saying, look at me, coach. I'm going to show you what I can do.
One of these debutants here in the desert.
No!
No, say Fiji, good discipline. Final few seconds then. Kenya finish with a flourish. GB await in the 5th place semi-finals. Still fighting right to the end here, Kenya.
It really is a matter of pride at this stage. The Hooters sounded, they're into the red numbers, but they want to get one just as a reward for all this physical effort out here.
Backwards. Ball is out.
Fiji kick that ball out and say that will do. Fiji win their first semi-final in Dubai since 2018. Fiji win this cup quarter-final 19 points to 5 over Kenya.